Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pokemon Man Skyfire bringing you a Pokemon Walker Light 2 Wi-Fi battle video with the battle against Entei from the Pokemon Wi-Fi room. Now, if you know the video number, there are a few things I've done a little differently. Mainly since I cannot record on my usual way, I have to go through the legit way of putting my videos on the GTS and probably find that someone lucky enough to send me a video, or I have to go through a lot of stuff in order to get it back in. But anyways, the point of the battle now is I'm playing legit now. I do a lot of RNG, so let's just say I just do a lot of things differently. But of course, you'll still get the same good old format of yours truly, Skyfire himself, and his usual team of randoms, as you can see. So anyways, we're going to start this battle off. He's going to send out his Porygon-Z, of course. And I am going to bring in Livernois, which is my Sawsbuck. As you know, I always like to play a lot of randoms, and Livernois happens to be one of those funny randoms you don't really see in a lot of these battles, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go for a sword stance because I kind of predicted he was going to do nasty plot. As usually, most will try to do tri-attack at the start for its stab, but I figured he's going to raise his special attack, so I said, you know what, I'm going to try to raise my attack first. So, good thing to know, Livernois is faster because Livernois has 317 speed. It's faster than 306 speed Porygon-Z. Like for a jump kick, that's the one he KO on the Porygon-Z, and so far Livernois is pretty much starting out good. Well, that was until he started bringing in Crobat. I just figured he was going to do something like Brave Birds or something, but he goes off with Toxin. I'm thinking to myself, what's that going to do? The only thing he do is do residual damage, but the problem is that, again, I'm already at +2, and after the Toxic, I'm going to go for a Wild Charge, and that's going to be a one-hit KO on the Crobat, although speaking of damage, I am going to get a little recoil damage from that Wild Charge, which did pretty good on the Crobat, and I was very happy with that. So Livernois is doing really good for it being a Sawsbuck. So here comes Raikou, and I'm thinking this is going to be a problem. Well, that was until I realized that Livernois went first. And which is funny because Raikou is usually faster, 361 speed. Well, actually it is. Only he's going to take it down to no that much. And he's going to go off with Reflect. That's kind of a little late because unless he's going to switch into something else, pretty much Livernois knows that Raikou is going to be Death Fodder, and with his Reflect up, I know I'm going to need a little bit of HP because I know any physical attacks that I do is going to be hard on the next people, so I'm going to go Horn Leaf, get back a little bit more HP, but of course I get damaged by the Toxic, so here comes Suicune. And I know most of his Pokemon are Japanese and shiny, so that's like funny, but oh well. I'm going to go for Horn Leaf. It takes a little more than half. So I'm back to full HP yet again. He's going to go for Calm Mind. And that is a bad idea because, again, Stab Horn Leaf at the current moment will more than likely one hit KO the Suicune. So I predicted a switch, even though whatever Horn Leaf hits on will be good anyway. So he's going to switch out, bring in Cresselia. I will go for Horn Leaf anyway. I do take a little bit. And seeing the HP, I took probably only about 80 points of damage. And he's got leftovers too. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should try to stall this, to get this thing out. And with that, I'm going to go for a Sword Stance to see what he's going to try. He goes for a Thunder Wave. Now, what's funny enough, Thunder Wave on a Livernois that's already toxic. Very funny. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm looking at the damage from Toxic, and it's like, good grief. Now, the Reflect is off. That's good because I'm going to get Cresselia down to just about half. What kind of a Cresselia is this? It must not be much because I've already seen Thunder Wave and Reflect. So I wonder, what does this thing have? Well, I'm not sure, but so far I've seen the Thunder Wave and Reflect. What is this Cresselia trying to do? It's probably more wall, apparently. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more HP back. And now, finally, it goes for Ice Beam. I said, why, if Ice Beam didn't come up early, if you didn't have Ice Beam, would you think Livernois probably would have did a sweep? I wouldn't know. Anyway, Ice Beam does take out Livernois, and unfortunately I have to deal with a Cresselia, which has Thunder Wave, Ice Beam, and Reflect. So I'm gonna go for an Air Slash, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm gonna KO this Cresselia. Well, guess what? That's exactly what I do. So, and I get a crit? Oh, that's even better because I probably knew that I was not going to KO that thing in one hit. So, with that, he's going to bring in Togekiss again, and two funny things. One, Togekiss is faster, and two, I get another Air Slash and I get another crit. Well, back-to-back Air Slash crits off of Togekiss. How funny is that? So he brings in Umbreon, and I'm thinking that, yep, this is going to be the fun at the beginning. I'm going to go for Aura Sphere. It takes a little more than half, and it's going to go for Toxic again. So, what do you think about this? Toxic, Thunder Wave, Toxic. So let's see, Crobat used Toxic, Cresselia tries to use Thunder Wave, and here comes Umbreon with Toxic. This must be some status reflecting defensive team that's more of a stalling effort than more offensive, as I could see. So I am going to go for Aura Sphere. We use Protect, and I was thinking to myself he's going to switch out into something, but was it his last Pokemon? Maybe it was. So I didn't really count the numbers on how many Pokemon he had left, just like that. I just went for what it was, and with that, I said I was gonna go for Air Slash. It didn't kill it, so I'm like, great. So I already knew he was gonna use Protect again. So with that in mind, I was gonna use Air Slash again because I was thinking he's gonna use Protect. So instead of wasting another Aura Sphere, I was gonna go for another Air Slash. Now the damage was usually getting heavier and heavier about a minute, but I said to myself, let us end this now. So the Aura Sphere is going to KO the Umbreon, and that is good game to Entei. And well, I just figured there was a lot of stalling in this one, even though Cresselia and Umbreon, lots of Toxic and Thunder Wave, and that Porygon-Z probably didn't get to do much anyway because of Livernois. And rate, comment, subscribe. Skyfire saying, see you next time.